everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with my dad Ted, and we're going to be reviewing his 2017 Lotus Evora 400. Now I'm going to give you guys a nice little cold start and some revs. As I said earlier, this is a 2017 Lotus Evora 400. It's actually a 2+2, meaning it has two rear seats. This specific one is painted Formula Red and has a tan interior. It has an automatic transmission and a 400 horsepower. Despite this car being an exotic, it actually has a Toyota Camry 3.5-liter V6. It achieves 400 horsepower by having a Edelbrock supercharger. This car is extremely lightweight, weighing only a little bit over 3,100 pounds, and it has 400 horsepower, which allows it to do 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. It does a 12.5 second quarter mile and has a top speed of 174 miles per hour, which is slightly lower than the top speed of the manual Evora 400 at 186 miles per hour. These cars cost around $100,000 new, but now, since they're used, you can get them for closer to around $65,000, making it an extremely good buy and an extremely good car to consider. It's got 235 wide tires in the front and 285 tires in the rear. This specific car has Toyo Proxy's R888R R-compound tires that are extremely sticky and great on the track. It's got some amazing AP Racing 4-piston calipers in the front and rear with some super lightweight 2-piece cross-drilled and ventilated brake discs. The interior of this car also just looks amazing. It has two Sparco bucket seats that are really good, really bolstered and hold you in very well on the track. It also has a little plaque saying exactly who built it and that it's handmade in England. This one also has a harness bar with Schroth 4-point racing harnesses, and it holds you in place just great. You can also see just how driver-focused this car really is. It doesn't have very many buttons on the steering wheel, not many buttons on the dash. There's just, park, drive, reverse, neutral. There's AC controls, exhaust buttons, and driving modes. That's really about it. It's very minimalistic and just a great design for a driver's car. Hi everybody, here we are now. We're going to be doing some POV driving in the Evora 400. I'm here with my dad, and I'll let you guys see how it feels, how it drives, how it sounds, and what it's like to drive one of these awesome cars. Oh my god, this car sounds so incredible. It's just amazing. Oh my god. I still think this might be one of the best sounding V6s I've ever heard on any car, by far.
Yeah, so I think the Evora 400 is a great car. The Toyota Camry engine transmission make it very reliable. Almost all the parts for that are straight off the Toyota inventory. The manual transmission is great, but I have the automatic and it works fantastic on the track. When you're in race mode, it downshifts aggressively so long as you brake hard before corners. And then it'll typically do 2 quick downshifts and you're in good shape. For corners on the track where it doesn't downshift quite as much as you'd like, you obviously just use the paddle shifter for that corner. And according to the people I know who have compared the manual and the automatic is actually a little faster around the track. So don't believe the hype about only get a manual transmission. I have also a 2011 Evora, naturally aspirated with manual. It's great too, but there's no problem at all with the automatic on this car.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's barely any body roll at all on this car. The suspension is really nice and stiff, but you don't get a lot of really harsh road bumps and chattering around on the steering wheel. Lotus did some amazing engineering with this suspension.
These tires are really noisy right around 50 miles per hour. That's really about the only downside to them. As Theo was saying, the suspension on the Lotus, both Evoras anyway, not so much in Elise, but the suspension on the Evoras is amazingly supple for regular road driving. You just don't feel bumps, etc. Bad stuff on the freeway. It's very comfortable for long cruising, but you get on the track and it does its stuff. And there are no suspension adjustments at all. So Lotus is able to make really an all-purpose suspension, very performance-oriented and yet very comfortable on everyday driving. And this car, make no mistake about it, it's a perfectly good daily driver, especially with the automatic transmission. You just cruise and go. The trunk is plenty big enough for a grocery run, and you have the whole back seat, so there's no problem fitting in stuff you need. You're not making a trip to Home Depot, but for normal things you need to do, it's completely suitable. Another thing about driving a Lotus is very few people know what they are. People will come up to you and say, "What's this car?" You'll tell them it's a Lotus, and they'll say, "Oh, who makes that?" For the 2017 model year, which this car is, Lotus sold a grand total of 38 cars in the United States. So it's the smallest production car manufacturer in terms of what they sell in the United States.
Thank you for watching the video. Next time I'll probably do a review of maybe the Lotus Elise or my brother's FRS or maybe even my IS300. Please consider subscribing, it really helps a lot, and please like the video and give me any comments if you want to see any specific content, and have a great day.